the preschool. That's like incredible that they have SPED and the Gen Ed kids together. I think it's an incredible new program. I also think, I know that there's birth to 3, that if you feel like your child has some development problem, that you can call and then they'll come to your house and they will evaluate your child. A friend of mine that just went to. So my opinion is that early intervention is the best to prevent these problems, to help the kids get a head start.
Piggybacking again on what Alex said, my little son, our younger son, he didn't have anything in terms of the spectrum, but he did have some developmental speech issues, and we hired birth to 3. So I think early intervention, as Alex said, is probably one of the biggest things. But unless we used Google or Facebook, we didn't really know about it. I didn't know about it. My wife did a lot of the research. So I think opening up the lines of communication in more ways than one. Facebook, as Erica said, is a big tool. I know there's privacy laws out there and that dictate a lot of stuff that we can and cannot say. But early intervention, definitely communication, and I'm hoping that improving the NPS website and maybe making something off of that to improve early intervention would probably help with that. So.
Yeah, sure. This past board has spent significant time, money, and resources into expanding pre-K offerings, as well as a significant amount of work out of the $3.6 million SPED fund was driven towards the tiered interventions, which the experts will tell you this is critical into spending money where you really need to spend it, and a lot of work can be done on these tier 1 and tier 2 interventions before a child needs higher level of services. So investing that money up front alleviates pressure on the back end. So I believe that will continue, and that's it.
So I think there's an opportunity to integrate into the curriculum techniques that address some of the more pronounced deficiencies. So dyslexia, for example, is very common. I think the stat is like 1 in 4 or 1 in 5 children in a classroom are dyslexic. So out of a classroom of 20, it would be very beneficial to integrate that as a tier 1 intervention into the classroom. And the studies show that there is no downside to the general ed students of integrating that into the classroom. I also think that we have to have a really honest conversation about teachers' comfort levels with child find laws. I think a lot of teachers will tell you, and I don't think that we like to admit this as a dress district, but retaliation is alive and well in Norwalk. If you have conversations with enough teachers, that is a real threat to them. And whether there's truth behind it or how much it's going on right now is probably at the school level. But I think if they understand that it is a law, and
retaliation by whom? Sorry, I don't have a mic.
it's in their reviews, from what I understand. So if they make a suggestion about a child needing to be evaluated, it impacts their reviews, and there's other kinds of retaliation, which is unfortunate. So I think that they have to understand that there is a legal implication to them not doing that.
We're just going to do one more, if you don't, unless you have something to say, Mike, because I have one quick one I want to get to. So
Go ahead.
I promise that.
Mike, you going first?
No, go ahead.